Hello YouTube! Today I'm bringing you my November wrap-up and December TBR, so all of the books I've read in November and planning to read in December. The first book I've read was Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard by Rick Riordan. This book is about Magnus Chase, who is a descendant of Norse gods. So it's about Norse gods, which I have been really obsessed with ever since. I love the Norse gods and the Vikings and the Viking series on the History Channel, so check that one out. And Magnus Chase is also the cousin of Annabeth Chase, who you might know from Percy Jackson or the Heroes of Olympus saga. I've only read or better listened to Percy Jackson, I think in June, and I really loved Percy Jackson. So I knew I was going to pick up Rick Riordan's new book. Like I said, also Vikings, Valhalla, I just love it. The cover of this book is also really beautiful, which made me want this book so much more. This book has Rick Riordan's very funny first-person storytelling, which I really enjoyed in Percy Jackson, but Magnus Chase is 16 when this series starts, so he's a little bit older, better to relate to, and it's altogether just a really quick, fast-paced, funny, hilarious read. And I gave this book 4.5 out of 5 stars. The second book I've read is actually a comic book. This is the trade paperback, volume 5 of Saga, which I really enjoy. I wanted to pick up something easy to read because I was doing NaNoWriMo this month and this just was right up my alley. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars because I didn't enjoy it as much as the others, but on, this is a very fantastic science fiction story set in space with some adult content, so be aware. And this book is about the journey of Elena and Marco, who are from completely different planets. Actually, their planets are at war since like a long time ago. Both of them were soldiers, fought for their planet, but they fell in love and they now have a child. The child is kind of telling us the story as it progresses along. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. The art style is amazing. Yeah. If you haven't already, try Saga. Just get one issue, even on your tablet or iPad. I don't know. It's worth it. Try it. The next book I've read, I actually listened to on my phone, and it was Julie Kagawa's Talon. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars, not only because of the listening experience, also because of the actual storyline. It's following our main lead, Amber Hill, who is apparently a dragon in human form. Dragons can walk the earth as humans, but don't have human feelings. They just copy them, but very well. Only except for Amber, who is feeling human feelings and dragon feelings, which puts her in kind of an awkward position because she doesn't know what to believe and who to follow. The dragons follow the organization, that's what it's called, like the organization wants to overthrow human race and basically rule the earth. And on the other side we have the Order of St. George, who fight dragons. Of course, the Order has a prodigy as well, Garrett and Amber meet. Like in many YA novels, we have love, we have a love triangle, but it's all very good written, it's fast-paced, it has a lot of action, and I really want to know what's going on further in the story. What's the organization really like? What is their like master plan? And what can the Order do to maybe prevent that? Or can the Order change a little? So what's happening? Like, I really want to know. So that's why I'm listening to the second book, Rogue, and really enjoying that one so far. So yeah, 3 out of 5 stars for Julie Kagawa's Rogue. The last book I've read in November is Rain by Amanda Sun, which is the second book in the Paper Gods trilogy, and I've read the first book, Ink, in last year, I want to say, and I really enjoyed this one. I couldn't wait to pick up Rain and Storm, which is the third book in the series. I've got them for my birthday and I just wanted to pick these up immediately. I was not disappointed. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. The whole series is set in Japan as we follow Katie Green, whose mother died and she's now moving in with her aunt in Japan. She's this new kid in school, and one day she doodles on her papers and her doodles suddenly begin to move. So Katie kind of follows the lead that maybe Tomohiro, the guy who walked in when her doodles first started to move, maybe has to do something with that, and gets very intrigued by him. And yeah, it's very unique. I haven't seen like Japan gods come up very often in books. I really enjoy this series, especially if you, like me, haven't heard at all of the kami gods, which are apparently a thing in Japan. I didn't know. Yeah, I can really recommend this book. It has a lot of drawings in them, as well as drawings are like the big deal in these books, because the kami gods are apparently connected to ink, which flows through your veins when you're a descendant from the kami. It's so beautifully written. It has a lot of action and it gets darker and darker with each book. Yeah, so definitely one of my new favorite series, and that's all I've read in November. So let's move on to this December TBR. Like I said, I'm currently reading Storm, the third book in Amanda Sun's Paper Gods trilogy. Really enjoyed it so far. As I said, it's getting darker and darker. I can't wait for the resolution and how it all turns out. I just hope they can be saved. That's all the hint I'm giving you. I hope they can be saved from the kami and the ink. The next book I want to read, I also started already because I started it last year, and it's My True Love Gave to Me, from 12 different authors, 12 Christmas stories. It's December, it's the month of Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm dressed up in red if you haven't seen it. And I've read 3 stories of this book last year, and I want to continue with these stories since now I might have more time in December. And yeah, really looking forward to this book. And following the Christmassy / winter theme that I have going on in December, I really want to get to Blankets by Craig Thompson, which is a graphic novel, really beautifully drawn, and is said to be one of the best graphic novels out there. So I'm really intrigued. I hope to get to it soon. Yeah, and I'll let you know what I think about it when I've read it. And since I don't really like to give me a strict schedule, a strict TBR that I have to follow, and I feel guilty if I'm not, I just want to pick up one more comic book, and it's Hexed, which I recently got on my trip to Amsterdam, and I'm really intrigued by that one as well. The art style is kind of like in Saga, which I really like, and it's a short read, so I probably will get through that in a couple of hours, the most. So yeah, this is what I really want to read in December and what I've read in November, and I will see you soon with another video. I make videos every Tuesday and Thursday. If you like my videos, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, or even follow me on social media. Everything is down below, and see you guys next time. Bye!